if all goes well, I'm gonna look completely new, and I am so excited.
If the pain level was between 1 and 10, what would it be?
6.
Pretty painful, huh? How's the popsicle?
Hey, Mom.
Your eye's looking better? Does it itch as much as it used to itch? Good.
Where are you going?
I am taking Abby and Julie to the dermatologist. Dermatologist is a skin doctor. Oh, you're on your way out?
Yes.
Are you going to practice?
Yes.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Abby and Julie, come on. Bye, Dwight. Bye. Goodbye, Dwight. Can I say goodbye? He's like, rub my belly to say goodbye. This is how you say goodbye, is you rub my belly. Are you ready? Nah. Abby, are you excited? Abby's really excited and I am excited for her. I am running late though. I'll explain as soon as we get there.
I'm really excited for these next couple of weeks because in a couple weeks, I don't know, 2 or 3, I'm gonna get my braces off. And my mom has finally agreed to let me try using Acutane for a little bit. And so if all goes well, I'm gonna look completely new, and I am so excited.
Okay, I'll let the doctor know and she'll be in just a minute.
We are here at the doctor's office for Julie and for Abby. I had taken Abby and Julie in to get some of their shots for school, and the doctor had noticed Abby's skin and started asking about it, and he shared some concern about scarring on her face. And so I said, it's been a year since she was on minocycline, and the minocycline helped like quite a bit, but for a short term, and I don't want her on antibiotics for more than 30 days because then you're just killing your immune system. So I said 1 year, let's try to get this under control, and it's been a year and it just seems to be getting worse.
I remember you saying that.
You remember that? Julie also wants to maybe try the minocycline, which is the antibiotic, and I don't mind that so much. Her acne is very reasonable, it's under control, and it is not causing scarring. The reason she's meeting with the dermatologist is also because of a scar on the back of her leg. Not a scar, rash. So the Griffiths family we get tons of warts, tons of cold sores. It's a virus, and I'm afraid Julie has inherited my warts.
I have not.
I used to have warts on my nose. Hi, how are you?
On TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys look like mosquito bites. So this is not the rash you're talking about. You got something else going on, right? So what you have is called molluscum dermatitis with molluscum contagiosus.
I like the "moo" at the end.
Right. So what this is it's well, believe it or not, usually it's mostly we see it in younger individuals because it's caused by a virus. It's a pox virus. It's very similar to chickenpox, but chickenpox causes you to have fever, shortness of breath, chills, all this thing. This is just a virus that's just on your skin, and so it forms these like little, sometimes they're called water boats.
That's what I thought they were. I thought they were warts, but they're
not warts at all.
Oh.
It's a virus, but this is a virus, a different kind of virus that forms these small little pox or these little little bubbles on your skin. And what can happen is the body tries to get rid of it, so it forms this allergic dermatitis around it like this. And so we got to treat that first, and then we can go after these guys, which is just a small little destructive thing like with liquid nitrogen.
Okay.
Cause a teeny little blister to help the skin that's been infected blister and pop off.
okay.
That makes sense. So these are the mollusca, these little bumps,
Yeah.
and this is.
You okay, Julie?
Do you need to hold my hand?
Not too bad?
No. Might be fine.
Hey, I would take her up on the offer, and I'm 38.
See that little hole in the middle?
Yeah.
That's kind of a positive sign for us to say, yep, that's what we're dealing with. It's called a dale, and that's what this little poxvirus does, is it causes swelling. There's a hair follicle, and it causes swelling all around it, and allows that a small little impression there, or a dale. Small little blisters here, small little sores, those will pop off, and we can be rid of this.
Julie, how you doing?
Feels like someone's pinching my skin, but like not
There's little needles,
pinching it.
but not pinching it. Okay.
If the pain level is it between 1 and 10, what would it be?
6.
Pretty painful, huh?
You've got a lot of comedone feeling, so oily, greasy skin plugging up pores. And then you see all these red ones. Those pores can only take so much and they start to rupture. Which then that will stimulate your body's way of sending in inflammatory cells, which then produces infection, which then produces scarring. So you're getting to the point where it's like, yep, you need an antibiotic, but since your sister's going on it in a month, I think you should go on it too, because probably you'll eventually kind of have the same kind of acne as she does too. And Accutane, I found is the best stuff we have. It's great.
So is Accutane something that where if you start it, I mean, because she did the antibiotic and it worked so for a little bit, and then she got off it and then it just came back. So is Accutane something?
Accutane 70% of the time is a cure of your acne.
Okay.
So we have to be on Accutane for probably about 6 months. We hit like a cumulative target of what a cumulative dose is. Once we hit that target, you have about a 70% chance of not having acne. You may have one or two, but
not like this huge breakout.
Which is like, oh wow, what a bonus.
I have my packets ready to fill out for Accutane. It turns out they can't even start for another month, but they look forward to starting that. And in the meantime, Hunter is going to be giving them a facial to give them a little
just a little refresh, a little upbeat, just a little make them glow, why not?
yes, while we wait for that to start. So Hunter, you did Accutane. I know you told me that. And do you have dry skin too? And what did that do for you?
So I did Accutane twice. Of course, I'm now 23, so I started when I was 14. I now am years off of it. I have no scarring. Of course, I've done other stuff to do my upkeep, but I love the results. It did take a minute, but it's a good drug.
Well, your skin just glows now.
Oh, thank you.
So that's what I want the girls to have.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. It's been a great thing. I think it's a great...
so there's certain dosages depending on your weight and depending on...
how aggressive it wants to be. The weight, of course, you'll probably start off at a more minimal dose and work your way up as time goes. And then, of course, you'll kind of weigh in.
And how long were you on that when you were 16?
6 months.
6 months, is it? Okay.
It's a little bit of a process, but hey, this is the perfect time to do it, is the winter, so you're not overly exposed to sun. It's easier to kind of bundle up and keep your skin protected in the winter time than it is in the summer. So it's a good time to start it.
Okay. All right, Julie, this is the first time that you've ever done this. Have you been excited?
No.
It's so fun. She's like,
facials. Go ahead and lift up your head for me.
I know, I'm like, I'll take it if you don't want it.
Very good. Head down. Wonderful.
When Abby first started coming and getting facials, she was not happy with me. And then after the first time she had one, she's like, okay, actually, I love this.
I love facials.
It's her favorite luxury.
Julie, it's a win-win. You got an acne facial and your warts are gonna go away soon. Or
He said they're not warts.
they're of this weird skin disease thing. It's not a skin disease, it's a
Virus.
a skin virus for you.
Got it from you.
I know. You can blame all those genetics on me.
I didn't get genetics.
Well, you inherited my bad
Get
skin.
your nose.
Oh,
Sorry, Mom.
that's
But I
okay.
got Dad's nose.
It's okay.
You do have a really cute nose.
Most of my
I like my nose.
genetics came from Dad, So that's
I am excited. I feel good about how today went. How do you girls feel?
great.
Not so much.
Yeah.
I feel awesome.
Well, only 2 people didn't get your hair in the family.
Eve and Russell, or sorry, Sherry and Eve got darker hair, which I think my dad has darker hair and Kevin also has darker hair. Though you wouldn't know it because he's lost his hair, which is a genetic trait Chad's a little nervous about inheriting.
No.
Russell wants to
We'll
go
see.
bald when he's older.
Russell is excited to be bald, but I don't know, I don't think Chad is. If you guys have had any experience with Acutane, I would love to hear your story. Just go ahead and DM me over on my Instagram page if you guys aren't following me. When the camera was off, the doctor was also telling me that Acutane has actually come a long way since it originally came out, and they have really perfected it. And so I feel good about things, and at any point I can take the girls off of it as well. It's not something that I have to commit to. If I see that it's having a negative effect, I can always stop. So here we go.